Guys, before this video kicks off, I just want to talk a little bit about our Twitch stream. The link will be in around here somewhere on this video, our Twitch stream, Talking Sport. Make sure you check it out. All our live streams are on there. We live stream football matches and obviously to check out our Spotify for our weekly podcast. So make sure you guys check that out before this video kicks off. All right, catch you later.
Welcome back, guys. Talking Sports wearing shorts. Tommy here again with a little bit of a Tommy's football review. It's been a little while. It has been a little while since I've done a video. Now, lots of things have happened since then. We've obviously got the podcast up in full swing. If you've been watching the clips from the podcast, it's been on the channel, so I hope you've been liking that. We've also started a Twitch channel, and we're doing our live streams on the Twitch. So a little bit's been happening, so these little reviews have not been going out on the weekly as they usually did. But we're back, and we're back with a little bit of a special video. As you've seen from the title, Manchester City are going to win the title. I can see it. They're going to win the premiership. As much as it kills me to say that, being a Liverpool fan, obviously, you've got to call it what it is. And I think I've got that feeling with 4 games left that they're going to go on and win the title. They are a marvellous side. They are fabulous. They are a top-tier echelon type side. They're a side that's going to be known for the ages. And I just think that they're not going to drop off. And I'm going to explain why in this video. But it breaks me. It kills me to make it. So anyway, guys, let's break it down. Let's check this out. So Manchester City, why have I changed my mind? Why have I changed my mind to think that Manchester City are going to win the league? Well, there's a couple of things. Let's be honest. Number one, there's only 4 games left. There's only 4 games left at the end of the season, and Manchester City are just so consistent. They don't drop games. They have the ability, and I've seen this so many times before. We saw it in 2017 or 2018 when they got pushed by Liverpool that first time. They won 18 games straight. It's the record. So they are capable of winning 17, 18 games straight. They don't drop off. Their quality is top tier. Their focus is top tier. And they just don't look like they're going to drop that point to Liverpool. Liverpool have been so close. They've pushed them so far. And Liverpool have actually taken 40 points out of 42 available. That is absolutely absurd. But it's looking like, and I've got this gut feeling, it's not going to be enough. You know, all the conversations is about the Liverpool quadruple. Oh, well, Liverpool are going to win the quadruple. They've got the chance to win the quadruple. Oh, the chance is still on. They're in the Champions League semi-final. Looks like they're going to be in the final. They're in the FA Cup final. Nothing, and I mean nothing, has been said about Manchester City potentially winning the double. They could win the Premier League and the Champions League. Nothing's been said about it. It's kind of flying all under the radar a little bit, and I think that might work for Pep. Like, all of a sudden, everything's on Liverpool. They have to catch Manchester City. Everybody thinks they're going to win a quadruple, and Manchester City are just flying under the radar a little bit. It's as much as you can fly under the radar being Manchester City. Obviously, they don't fly under the radar, but nobody's really looking at them. Nobody expects them to win the double. Everybody's looking at Liverpool to win the quaddy, and you know, Manchester City still have that lead. They still need to drop a point for Liverpool to win it. And if they win their final 4 games, which they are capable of, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Wolves, West Ham, there's 4 games there, Man City can win them all easily. Easily. And I think that they will. I think they've just coasted, and people have forgotten how good this team is. They have the chance of winning the double. All the pressure's on Liverpool, and I just think Manchester City are not going to drop it. I had a gut feeling that maybe Liverpool could do this, something magical was going to happen. I think we all thought that. Like, there's a lot of romance and magic around Liverpool right now, especially with Klopp re-signing. But I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I really don't. I think with 4 games left, unless something drastic happens, and one of these teams can get a point off them, or, you know, Gerrard on the final day with Coutinho can do something. But it's all hopes. You know, it's all hopes that Manchester City can just put it to bed. They're such a good side. They can just put teams to bed. And then I want to touch on the fact that they can potentially be in a Champions League final and win the double. No one's really mentioning this fact. If they win the Premiership and they win the Champions League, this is monumentous. This will be one of the greatest seasons, individual seasons from a side ever. If Liverpool end up not winning anything and they only win the League Cup and they lose the FA Cup final, they lose the Champions League final and they don't win the Premiership, then this season kind of ends up being one of these what-if seasons for Liverpool. And Manchester City can just coast their way to the end and end up the season with 2 major trophies in the Premiership and the Champions League. And I think that's what Pep needs to solidify himself as one of the greatest managers that's ever done it. Because we know what he's done at Barcelona. We know what he's done at Bayern Munich. But he's never done it with Manchester City. And that's what he was brought in to do. And I think if he can do it, along with the Premiership, you've got to say that he's arguably one of the greatest managers to ever live. I think this Manchester City team is the greatest football team I've ever seen in my life. And I want to know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think. Get involved, get in touch. But I think this is the greatest football team I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I'm going to explain why. I think it's better than the treble winning side Man United in the 99. I think it's better than the invincible side. I think it's better than the 05 Chelsea. This Manchester City side under Pep is ruthless. Now, I know Liverpool play a different way. Liverpool play high octane, pressing, in your face, and that's more enjoyable to watch. Whereas Manchester City are more possession-based. They'll pin you in and then eventually break you down. And that's obviously not entertaining sometimes, but man, is it effective. And for 4 years or even 5 years since Pep's got there, they have been unbelievably good. Let's really break this down. Centurions. Then they get 98 points and beat Liverpool to the title in that crazy season where they both got 98, 97 points. Then they have a year where they slump and Liverpool were amazing and got 99 points. And then they win the league again in the next year and got to the Champions League final. And obviously, ultimately, they got beat by Chelsea in one of those weird games that can happen in the cup final. Obviously, adding on top of that, they've won about 4 or 5 League Cups straight. They've won an FA Cup in there. They did the domestic treble. They've won the last 3 leagues out of 4. They've done a domestic treble, and they've been to a Champions League final. Ultimately, they haven't won it. I know Liverpool have been to 2, but still, unbelievably good, and they have been so consistent in the league. No matter who they get rid of, Kompany's obviously moved on. They bring in better centre-backs. David Silva's moved on. They bring in better midfielders. Aguero's gone. Hasn't affected them. Sergio Aguero left, and he was the best striker in the league, and it has not affected him. Can anybody genuinely say right now, and I was one of them, I thought that Man City were going to be fucked without a number 9. I thought they should have got Harry Kane. It didn't end up happening, and I thought they were really going to struggle. I thought that was going to be an area where Manchester City were going to struggle this year. No. Nothing. We got made to look like fools, just goes to show what we know about football. They go from strength to strength, guys. They're unbelievable, and I think regrettably so. Obviously, it's going to break my heart. I think they're going to do it. I think that it's getting to that stage now with 4 games going. I don't think there's any magic to happen. I think we're all hoping for that, but I just think the Man City are going to ride this out, and they're going to win the league title, which, look, you got to take their hat off. They are unbelievably good. Like I said, I think they're the greatest team I've ever seen in my lifetime. I really do. I've watched a lot of football in my time, and no one is as consistent as good as this team. But that about wraps it up, guys. That's what I reckon. Manchester City to win the title, unfortunately. As always, all our links to our socials will be in the description below, down here. I'll leave some links up above my head around here for some other videos that you might be into. I will leave a link for our Twitch. Make sure you get involved in the Twitch. We do some live streams of some football matches, so if you want to get involved, make sure you follow our Twitch. Obviously, the link to our weekly podcast will be down there too on Spotify. But as usual, guys, if you've liked it, make sure you leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.